Oh, hello, this is Lance. Today we're having a look at this. This is the Wotancraft Pilot 7-litre camera bag. This bag is probably one of my favorite things that I've purchased for quite some time. I've used a few different camera bags. Recently I went on a holiday to an island and I took this with me as my only camera carrying device, and it actually worked out very well. I wasn't expecting to like it because I generally don't like a sling type bag that's just over one shoulder. It wears on me and it gets a bit annoying eventually, especially in a more tropical or hot environment. But I was pleasantly surprised with this one. This bag is made up of a canvas material which is very durable and water resistant. I don't think they class it as waterproof, but it is very resistant. Also, it's got these little flaps on the side that when you close it, it actually keeps the sides sealed as well, so that, you know, if you're in a heavy rainstorm or something, the water can't get in from the side. Also, it allows you to pack it heavier or more in it without really sacrificing a little bit of that weather sealing. First of all, you've got a pocket in the front here, which I use for basically all the gadgets. So I think, let me pack out my things here. So I've got my SD card holder, some AirPods Pro, wallets of course. I use a little dongle so that I can copy photos off, but sometimes you have multiple SD cards that you want to plug in and read straight into your iPad. So I've got this little dongle that allows me to do that. And some lens cleaning gear. You can actually fit quite a lot into this pocket, I'm quite surprised. Little lens cleaning kit. And then I also use this to carry some extra batteries around, because, you know, cameras will run out when you least expect them to. I particularly like these small rig batteries, apart from them being an excellent color. They all charge by USB-C, so I don't have to carry an additional charger around that for my batteries to slot into when I, you know, want to charge them up in the evenings. And that is pretty much it. As you can see, try and get there, there's a couple of canvas pockets in there. They are quite deep. And then the pocket itself is actually quite big. It's very deceiving. There is another pocket on the front here. Let me just put it down like that so that you can see it. On the side here you can see there's a through sort of system here, so that you can put a tripod or, you know, pull a jersey through there if you just want to hang it through there or something like that. But there's actually a pocket in there as well. You see there's a zip this side. I must admit, I keep forgetting that that pocket actually exists. There's a zip on both sides, so that if you want to have something that, you know, goes right through, you can do that. Although you already have this, I don't know why you would want that. But you have access to it from both sides. The only reason I use it is because I can't fit this into the front pocket. That's it. So that's where I keep my little battery pack in case I need some emergency charging. You then have two of these elasticated, not very wide, elasticated pockets on the sides. I don't think you could fit a full-size water bottle into this, but it's there. And I just keep my camera strap in there. And in the other side, well, I don't even have anything in the other side. This opening is probably the only thing that I would say needs a little bit of help, because you can't fit anything in there more than, you know, something that can bend and twist and squeeze through this little opening. But that's a minor detail considering the overall strength and ergonomics of this bag. So in the main pocket, you obviously get a lot of dividers that you can spread out. Well, you get 3 dividers that you can spread out depending on how you want your bag laid out. But they do have this one which fits right across width-wise, specifically so that you can fit anything up to, I've got a 10-inch iPad Pro in there, and it fits fine. So you can fit up to something like that. There is a bigger variant of this bag, which is a 10 litre. I'm not too sure how big you'd be able to fit something in there, but with the size of this, I would imagine that you could probably fit in a 14-inch MacBook Pro or 13-inch iPad Pro. Okay, and then the rest of the pockets, I have basically my camera with attached. I put it lens down because I find that I can fit, it's quite a deep bag, so I find that I can fit it better if I have it lens down, and also it's very easy to access if I do want to actually take some photos or something. And then one of the dividers you can actually fold over to make it into a little bit of a lip if you want to put two different devices there or anything. I just cover it so that I could keep a second lens down the bottom there. And then on the left hand side I have my little Pocket 3 and a couple of accessories for it, grips, the additional battery pack for it, battery handle, sorry. And then that's pretty much everything that I fit into what is essentially a very little bag. So I'm probably overloading it for general day-to-day usage. But if I'm going out for the day and I want to take some decent pictures, a little video and stuff like that on holidays, then it carries everything that I need. In addition, there's also a back pocket. So this is also a fairly large pocket, but a very narrow pocket. It doesn't have any stretchy sides or anything like that. So what you can keep in it is fairly limited. If you have a look there, I've got a cloth. I've got my mic for my Osmo Pocket 3, sorry. Some lenses for my Pocket 3, an AirTag, and an ND filter, sorry, for my camera. And that's really it. There are additional places where you can strap something to the bottom. I strap a little carry-around tripod, so that's a perfect spot for that. When I do want to use a tripod, then I can just strap it to the outside. And if it's nice and light, that it doesn't add too much bulk to the already quite small bag. One thing I do like about those Wotancraft bags is this little switch. It's actually, if you just pull it like this, it won't come off. But if you take it off, you just slide it across like this, and it comes off beautifully. It's the easiest thing to open up your bag. You just slide it up there, and then when you want to close it, it's got a magnetic clip that just pulls it into the right position, and it locks so that, once it's locked, you're not pulling it apart randomly, which is actually very satisfying. It's almost having a fidget toy on your bag. Love it. The overall ergonomics of a bag like this is, as I said, was a little bit surprising to me because I'm not normally the type of person that'll take a little sling bag when cameras. I would rather have a small backpack that I can carry everything around in it, because it's just on a long day out, it's more comfortable for me. But I actually really enjoyed using this bag. This part over here has got like a rubberized, non-slip sort of grippy bit to it. And then also it's got this adjustment. If you put it on and you just want to tighten it up quickly or loosen it up like that, all you do is you tug on this and it'll unhook itself, and you can then just pull it up and down and get to the perfect sort of adjustment for yourself. Apart from that, it has obviously the obligatory handle on the back. It's great if you just want to quickly grab it and walk out the house. And then also it's got this part to the back here where you can slide over your luggage handle if you've got a trolley type style of luggage that want to put this onto. And then we get to the price. This is not cheap, as you can imagine. It at the time that I purchased the 7 litre, it was 189 euros. So call it 190. And that's a lot of money for a bag. You can get some really nice backpacks for that type of thing and other bags, but they do have really good warranties on these. But this is a very unique product, which I'm actually very impressed with. You can buy additional things for it as well. Just slip on the front here, little external bags and that type of thing, if you do need to expand it a little bit. But to me, that sort of takes away from having a nice small sling bag that you can just have a camera and maybe an extra lens, and it does the trick very well. I hope you liked this quick review of the Wotancraft, however you want to say it, Pilot 7-liter in khaki/brown. If you did, please like, subscribe, all those lovely YouTuber things. I will have links for all these products down below, the ones that I can find. I don't know that you'd be able to get this off Amazon, but I will have a look, and if I do find it, I will put affiliate links down the bottom. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye now.